celebrate their Italian heritage today at the 79th annual Columbus Day Parade in the city. This day is also recognized as Indigenous Peoples Day, as Native Americans also honor the culture.
All right, from Fifth Ave to Randall's Island, Fox 5's Michelle Ross has a recap of the day's events.
A day of music, marching, and pride, Italian style. Why are you proud to be Italian?
Why not? We have the best food, everything.
The Columbus Day Parade in New York City, the world's largest celebration of Italian heritage, happening right here on Fifth Avenue for the 79th year. But the parade has roots going back to 1929.
Concerned Italian-American citizens, the Knights of Columbus would walk up Broadway and lay a wreath at Columbus Circle.
On Monday, more than 100 groups made their way up Fifth Avenue. Leading them was the Grand Marshal, Beth Peretta of racing organization Peretta Autosport.
It's the idea of certainly being a woman who's doing some non-traditional things, maybe some extraordinary things, ideally setting the example for other young women of what they could achieve. And I'm also very interested in making sure that we're encouraging young women to study STEM education and how it leads to great careers.
Despite this massive celebration, the city no longer recognizes the day as Columbus Day. It's now referred to as Italian Heritage and Indigenous Peoples Day to acknowledge Native Americans. On Randall's Island, the Red Hawk Native American Arts Council had a 3-day celebration of their culture, filled with dance, food, and ceremonies. It's also a protest against Columbus Day.
Along Fifth Avenue
Alka-Seltzer Plus Power Max Gels, cold and feel relief with more concentrated power. Because the only thing dripping should be your style. Drop top is winter warriors
when it's the
with
79th
Alka-Seltzer
annual Columbus Day Parade. Expect to see some of the classics done with flair. Everybody today, you're all New Yorkers today. Everyone's a New Yorker and you're all Italian today. Let's go.
Who's gonna make the sauce?
Italian Americans bring the style and flavor, the sense of family to the parade.
My grandparents are from Sicily, so he would love this and he would take us when we were younger, but we haven't been back in like a while. He wanted to come today.
He's the fiance, and there's nowhere they'd rather be.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala, a Meekservants read along, a Meekservants lesson. Just something quick, very quick through the Rakakwadash. It just bothered me and vexed me how this devil, how Esau Edom, the so-called white man, they'll tell us to forget about slavery, to get over it. Get over slavery, get over it. That was a long time ago. Get over it. But they celebrating their killer, their murderer, Cristobal Colon, Christopher Columbus. These Italians, because the Italians are you Romans, okay? All right, who put our Savior, Yahushua Mashiach, who y'all hung and slew on the tree. Okay, who killed the Gadonites, the Reubenites, okay, Simeon, Naphtali, Zebulun, Issachar, Asher. You see, came here and killed the natives, the aborigines, and the indigenous people of the land, who were the 10 tribes of Israel, the northern kingdom, Yashalom. Okay, Columbus say he didn't put down his sword one time. Okay, Esau Edom say he didn't put his sword down one time, Yasharallah. But they'll tell us, get over it. Okay, but let's see what the Bible says. Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old. What Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach say? remember the days of old. So the Most High, Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, he tell the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans with Indian, Taino, Negro descent to remember the days of old. But the so-called white man and you wicked Israelites, you 2/3, you wicked so-called African Americans, you weak ones, tell us, get over it. That was a long time ago. You see? So the Most High got destruction for y'all. He got death and destruction. Okay? All right. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah. The Most High said, remember, not to forget, not as a long time ago, but remember the days of old and consider the years of many generations. You see? Because you come back and you're third, fourth generation. Okay, so the Most High say, remember, Yasharallah. He said, ask thy father, and he will show thee. You see? Thy elders, and they will tell thee. Okay, let's go to the book of Job 8 and 8. The Most High say, for inquire, I pray thee, of what? Of the former age. You see? Okay? And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. And by us doing that, coming to the search of our fathers, of who we are and what's required of us, finding out our forefathers be who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right? And by us coming back to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai and Mashiach, well, we finding out, okay, about what this devil have done unto us. Esau Edom. Okay? All right? So the Most High said, for we are but of yesterday and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow. Okay? All right? So it's something how they can tell us to forget our oppression and forget what they have done unto us, but they still celebrating they still celebrating the man that brought death and destruction to the Aborigines and the indigenous people of the land, who are the Israelites. You see, the so-called white man, they honor their forefathers. They even give their forefathers holidays. Okay? Days to observe their murderers and tell the Israelites to forget about it. You see, the Most High say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyed the heart. You see, 2/3 of our people, they want to go along to get along, kumbaya. That's in the past, brother. That was in the past. It's time to move forward. But the Most High said, remember. The Most High said, never trust thy enemy. You see? The Most High say, never trust thy enemy, right? Never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself, see, the so-called white man always come humbling themselves. They'll come and humble themselves, and they'll go crouching. The Most High say, yet take good heed and beware of him. You see, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Okay? The Most High say, set him not by thee, lest when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. You see? And thou at the last remember, you see, my words, and be what? Be pricked therewith. Because Esau don't change. Esau don't change. The Most High say, what he made crooked can't be made straight, right? You see? The Most High say, consider the work. Ecclesiastes 7:13, consider the work of the Elohim Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. For who can make that straight which he had made crooked? So he made the so-called white man, the Edomites, to be crooked. Okay? The Most High say he can't be made straight. Consider his work. Okay? Consider his work, Yasharallah. And I'm going to come out with one more precepts. Okay, and I'm going to close out. Like I said, this is going to be short. Just straight to the point. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, venting. And he came and he conquered. And it's all in the book, right? It's all in the book of the law. Psalms 55:21. The Most High said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Cristobal Colon, Columbus. You see? But war was in his heart. You see? But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawing swords. Because we showed them the cultivation of the land. We was at peace with this man. You see? We was at peace with this man. And then they drew swords on us and slaughtered us. Okay? We was at peace with this man. That's why the Most High said, never trust your enemy, Yasharallah. Never trust your enemy. He said their inward thought is that their houses, see, they think America gonna continue to go on forever. They celebrating, you see, Columbus Day. Okay, you had bank closed today because of Columbus Day. You had federal buildings closed. You had certain things was closed on October the 9th of Columbus Day. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. You see, they think America gonna go on forever. Okay, and through their new world order, you see, they think it's gonna go on forever because Esau wanted that birthright back. You see, he's trying to keep it going, and they're dwelling places to all generations. You see, this is how the so-called white man think. He think his inward thought is that their houses, meaning their dwelling places, where they dwell, their tabernacles. Okay, their rulership on the earth is gonna go on forever. You see, and their dwelling places to all their generations. They call their what? They call their lands after their own names. Just like America is named after who? Amerigo Vespucci, an Italian navigator, a Roman navigator, because the Romans and the Italians are the same people. You see, and the Spanish go back to Tarsha in the Bible. All Edomites, just like Africa was named after Leo Scipio Africanus, a Roman emperor. And his brother Asiaticus, the continent of Asia, was named after his brother. You see? This is what they do, Yasharallah. And I want to say, give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach Barakatai, the Hawada for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, the Hawada for the house of King David, the Hawada for King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shah Mashiach, the Hawada for the 144,000, the 12 apostles, the Yaiquat, the children of Yasharal Shalom, and the men that's out there in the highways and the byways, presenting their body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah, Shalom.